me be your woman. Let me be your woman. Welcome to Club Spirit, y'all. Welcome to Club Spirit. Let me be your woman. Let me do this first. There you go. Nose running already. Let me be your woman. I'll be honest with you. I'll be real with you. I didn't want to come on. Straight. Hold on. Y'all see my two sour pants? I don't need it. I don't think I put it on right. Oh, goodness. What's going on? I didn't want to come on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to come on. I was like, I didn't want to come on. I was like, God, can I take a night off? God said, no. Stop. I'm here. Like, no, you cannot. You cannot take a day off. You cannot take a day off. So, I was here. Oh, man. Do I want to be here? No. Let me stop. I'm not gonna lie. I got a confession. I have a confession. Here's my confession. Here's my confession. Here is my confession, y'all. I told people I was gone all day, but I was actually in my room the whole day. Nobody knew I was here. I said, while they were going to church, because I just didn't want to go to church today, I told them I was going to go to the parade, and I stayed in my room the whole day, and nobody knocked. Braylon wasn't here. Trilogy wasn't here to run me crazy. So I really, really, really had a good Sunday. That meant I did nothing but meditation. Oh, I love meditation. Somebody took their light back. Who took their light back? That's messed up. Who took their light back? Who did that? Who took their light back? Who took their light back like that? You wrong for that. Who took their light back? Is that nasty? But I'm gonna bring you back now. This is a queen's platform. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. You see how this queen is right now? You gotta come here. You gotta come here square. You gotta come here correct. All right. All right. You gotta come in square. You gotta come in the fit. Like, don't come at me like that. Now, I know your mama didn't teach you this. Let me teach you. Step to me like a man, not a boy. I don't deal with boys. Oh, okay. Bye. By the way, this is a platform that's supposed to help you. Damn, you got kicked out the club in 4 minutes. I'll pray for you though. Like I said, this time I was like, I'm willing to lay it on the line for people. I'm willing to, if I have to tell the truth so much that I'll lay it, I'll sacrifice, right? But not this time. Last time I did. Last time I sacrificed my life to help people, and people didn't still went around and did what the hell they wanted to do. Still have the country looking like crap. The earth. This time, it's up to you. It's up to you this time. Not up to me. I'm only here for the ones that understand what I'm saying. I'm not here for anybody else. Thank you. Thank you. Let me be your woman. I don't know what that is. Let me be your woman. I don't know what's that about. That's what they wanted named. And like I said, I didn't want to come on. I really didn't. I was like, I didn't want to come on. No, we cannot. I don't put my lips on anybody anymore. I just don't randomly put my lips on anyone. So before we start Club Spirit, because really Club Spirit is here in the middle of the night to actually help the ones that are really fighting spiritual warfare, the ones that are here alone. I'm just going ahead. I'm going ahead and so I'm going to answer this question. All right. Like, let's just say if you write a script, right? Nobody was saying nothing, right? Nobody was saying nothing. DJ Vlad, all that, right? Right. So don't come at me as a woman, baby. I am a queen. I am an empress. Do you understand? I glow like a queen. You come to me as a queen. I don't deal with little boys. That's the problem. Y'all don't know how to speak to women. I am not a sexual object. I am an intelligent black woman that can articulate very well and educated as well. Do not come to me like that. I am not. I'm not. Come to me right. Ladies, that's how you handle it. You must think you've been watching too many videos. You think that all women sexual. No. Give me my respect. Hello, how are you doing? You don't know shit about me. I could be a crazy damn psycho killer. All you worry about is my damn breast. Screw me and then you dead. Or I could be carrying something. Get to know a person first, bruh. No, I'm not. No, I'm not married. So let's go back to this. My name is Kirsten. Come to me right. Don't come to me like that. And all what I've been through, I need my respect. Put some respect on my name. I don't know. Why you be scared? Why? That's right. Be scared of me. I'm not mean and crazy. I tell the truth. That's what the devil got y'all got playing. I'm not crazy. I tell you the truth, and I tell you I'm a straight shooter. If I tell you how you are, that's how you are, and I'm not gonna code it. I don't stroke egos. I give you the light. But if you want me to stroke your ego, I can, but I don't stroke. I tell my girls that every day. I can stroke it, but I ain't gonna stroke it for you. No, that's not. That spirit is Ronnie. I am a part of the Lord. I am the Lord's child. Straight from the divine. You don't have to pray over me. You need me to ask to pray over you because you don't see it. That's Ronnie back there. Yeah, maybe you do see Ronnie. Ronnie be in this room a lot. You know, the one that Krishan took out. Oh, he comes in all the time. He writes on the wall. So there, that's him. He's not a haunting spirit. He's just a spirit. He's a spirit just stuck in translation somewhere because somebody don't want to come out and tell the truth of what he has done. Better go and read Hebrews 9:28. I just said I came before, but really when I said a couple of days ago, I broke down the Super Bowl for both performances. I know symbolism. I know all that. I played it for y'all. It's up to y'all to do it, right? So at this point, you know, before I was like, I sacrificed myself for this world, you know, to help people, to make sure they live lives or whatever. I sacrificed myself. And they didn't believe me. I went out. They didn't believe who I am, and I move on. This time, I know who I am, and I don't give a shit if you don't understand who I am. And then I'm not gonna sacrifice myself this time. Y'all need to sacrifice yourselves. Welcome to Judgment Day. No, I'm not. I'm not a tarot reader. Spirit runs through me until you die on June 20th, 2021. Let me finish. Until you die on June 20th, on 2020, you die of ashes. You get rebirth. You raise again on June 21st, 2020, until you hiding from people, trying to get you, right? People trying to come and get you. You don't even know why people trying to come and get you. You hiding from people. Then in the middle of the night, you are getting physically attacked. Listen to me. You get physically attacked and you really get thrown by forces. It's supernatural. And then when you trying to protect your house, 7-foot beings come out your house, right? I'm not done. Then wait, hold on. So then when you go, he puts you everywhere, right? Then you give up a baby in the tub. Then you actually see it go. Then he moves you to different places, and so you can be hidden in plain sight. Then he tells you what your assignment is and then I have magical foresight. I can see, I can do whatever you want. He gave me, he laid all of this on me until you can lay in a bed like I did for 8 or 9 hours, until you lay in a bed for 8 or 9 hours doing nothing but 40 hertz gamma rays in your ear. There is nothing you can do with me until your eyes can change. When you come in here, your eyes can change. You don't have nothing on me, but sir, I do not listen to flesh. If you are with the Lord, you should know that. Bye. We don't argue on here. That's the problem. If you knew the answer, drive the car. If you knew the answer, drive the car. Tired of y'all. All y'all got theories. Theories. I'm out here, I'm putting action. I'm out here trying to save lives. What are you doing? Just quoting scripture. That's it. Assisting people. So DJ Vlad came in, and that's how I speak in spirit. I am totally open channel. I made myself an open channel. I walk through light. I speak light. So if you don't see it, go to Hebrews 9:28. You'll see it then. Then it's like, but just because it doesn't come from that man that you think is Jesus, but that's not Jesus, and you think it's gonna be a man, God is gonna put it into a person that is less recognizable. That's all I have to say. This is a game. We in spiritual warfare. What do you think? We in spiritual warfare. What do you think? We gonna play dirty. It's just everybody got an opinion. If your opinion works, I don't see you applying it. If you have an opinion of how it's supposed to be, Okay, words are nouns. What are you using those nouns? Are you putting it in action? Because if you had the answer, we wouldn't been here on Sunday. Did you see if you were that so much? Did you see that portal open on Sunday? So if you didn't see that portal, let me finish driving that car. People always think they have to know that. That's what ego is going to end up hurting a lot of y'all. Ego is going to end up hurting a lot of y'all because y'all think y'all know it all and don't know nothing. And I'm speaking in spirit. Okay, so let's go back to this DJ Vlad thing. I'm just gonna make this quick. So I want to know. Like I said, it said nobody, right? He comes out of nowhere and speaks of a man's name, and then he's gonna say sarcasm. No, that was okay. Spirit, can you tell me what was that about, please? Can you tell me what that was about? I have to go in the dark, y'all. Do not tell me anything about the cards. I already know. Don't tell nobody any. Like, why do y'all tell stuff to people? Like, just sit down and watch the show. If you didn't see the portal, what happened between this DJ Vlad thing? What happened? What happened in the New Orleans? Yeah, offers being taken back. This is chess. Cause you just don't come up like people so silly. You just don't come out of nowhere with a person's name and then come back and laugh. Like that shit ain't funny. That person got kids, bro. And even though who he is, like stop it. I keep saying people got kids. I don't know why. Yeah, he didn't kiss the ring. It's gonna be a long cruel summer. It's gonna be a long cruel summer. It's gonna be a long cruel summer. Yeah, well, that meant to happen. Yeah, that's an attack from the devil. That was an attack from the devil. That meant to happen. Yeah. The attempt, same thing I said last night. This is an attack from the devil because you did not deliver the star. You did not deliver the person that you said you were going to deliver. You did not deliver it. So this person said who they are. I'll be honest with you. I just stay on YouTube now. A movie's being played now, but I don't pay attention to it. I see so much symbolism. I see them speaking to each other. It drives me crazy. And it's so funny because it's like, what y'all see, I don't see. And it's so funny how, let's just say, okay, I can say it, but I don't have to say what I saw. Okay, let's just say Beyonce, maybe that's confirmation. Beyonce dropped some pictures. I got the message loud and clearly. Y'all like, oh my God. She's dropped in #3. Oh my God, look what she what clothes she got for the runway. You know, which runway she got it from. Y'all went and got the runway. Which runway? So then y'all looking at, Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Facts. I understand why we on Puerto Rico all of a sudden. So yeah. So when people look at the candy apple green, yeah, you birth, not rebirth, growth, spiritual growth. Yeah, got it. I got the candy green. I got it. You wanna evolve. That's what that is. So yeah. Y'all went and looked up the runway and everything on which runway, like which runway, girl? Is it Houston? Is it does it come from New Orleans or does it come which runway, girl? I don't understand. Y'all went back and forth and trying to do that. Yeah, it's the same reading from yesterday. That's true. He did that on purpose. This is an attack from the devil. I hear this is gonna be the beginning of attack of the devil, and I keep seeing two Queen of Pentacles. I see one upright, and then I see one that's a twin. There is somebody that is falsifying a queen. Somebody stand there a queen and they're not a queen. So this one is a queen upside down. This queen is real. This queen is nurturing. This queen is a nurturer. I already have a daddy. Daddy's here. Daddy's here to stay. Daddy's here to stay. But technically, okay, on the unseen, yes, Daddy's here. He really is. He's here. On the physical realm, I have a biological daddy, and I call him Daddy. We never call a man daddy. I'm just sorry. I would never call a man daddy. Anyway, welcome to Club Spirit, man. Don't try to come out and backtrack and be like, yo, I didn't mean that. No, you meant it. You just gonna come out of mid-air and start putting stuff out there. Anyway, I think my moderator is sleeping. Let me see. Let me check. She probably good in sleep. Hold on. All right. Getting up a moderator. Sometimes y'all be draining my moderator. She gotta take vacations and shit. She gotta really take vacations. But anyway, we come in Club Spirit. We come in the middle of the night, because in the middle of the night, this is when you fight most spiritual warfare, right? So this is when you fighting, when you start hitting those cracks during the doors. Like, you know how you be alone, you start hearing the cracks, you start hearing the house. When you're going through divorce, when you're going through grief, you're going through loss, you're going through eviction or foreclosure, going through repossession in the middle of the night, are you getting physically attacked in the middle of the night? That's the only reason why I come. You know, I could come in during the day, but I come in the middle of the night because I know how it feels to be actually alone with no protection. So that's why I do Club Spirit, right? Club Spirit is just a club. This is not church. I just get moved where how the spirit moves it. I don't know who woman. Let me be your woman. I don't know. I don't come up with the titles. They come up with the titles. So let me be your woman, woman. I hear Daddy's home. Yes, Daddy's here. Daddy's home. Somebody has open arms and saying, let me be your woman, woman. How was side chick day for y'all? If you didn't, you got the present today. If you went on the date today, how was side chick day today? Any side chick dates? Oh man, let me stop. Let me stop. I quit. I quit. Let me be your room. Yeah. So, man, we come here in the middle of the night because of, like I said, because of spiritual warfare. And it's like a lot of y'all are going through spiritual warfare. You come in here for a reason. You come in here for a reason. And it could be anything. It's just anything. You come and see this for a reason. You need a message in your life, maybe. Everybody had to work yesterday. Hey, everybody had to work yesterday. I used to be a side chick. Be like, oh, he coming to get me on Saturday. on the next day. That's my man. Meanwhile, where you at on Christmas? Where you at on New Year's? You always come to date the second day after. It's something always happen. What the hell? Why? Let's blow down, man. You a petty person, bro. You petty. You petty. You petty. You. You petty. You upload them today? Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had my people in here because, I managed this house. I had them really think that I wasn't here. When they went to church, I was like, yo, I'm leaving when y'all go. I didn't answer my phone. They didn't even know I was in here. Oh, you do? Okay. Everybody reading that like, what in the hell is you saying? Everybody, what? Take what? Thank you. Take. Okay. I'm for a special person. You gotta have the key to unlock me. I'm that type of woman. If you out of town, I can see what you're doing. I can appear where you at. I'll be in a corner somewhere. You don't even know I'm in a corner. I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. Can you take that? I can remote view and everything. Like, I see you. I just can appear. I'll be in my bed, but I'm in your corner. Let me stop. Y'all, let's take a second. Let's take a second. Let's just take a second. Because we need to pray for somebody. They're very petty right now. Let's pray and we put we put hands on this person's heart. This person here. I don't want. You know what? I never want to be on your bad side. I'll probably be into something. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Probably have a replica and everything. Let's just say if you're a music artist, this is how petty you are. You'll probably have a another duplicate person look like me and do something petty. You petty. You have house sway. How? Well, if it was good, what happened? What happened? You know, somebody, Wilson watching this, like, Wilson, like, wait a minute. Now, look. Wilson, like, why did you wear your pajama top on? Wilson gonna be like, next time, put on the robe. Let me stop. Oh, man. I hear. Who is this? Okay, I hear right. If I were to take you home, would you still be in love, baby? Because I need you tonight. I wonder if I can take you home. That's where we at. Would you still be in love, baby? St. Louis. That's one of, to me, that's like a city, you know. Where you want to go? Where you want to go? I wouldn't want to live in St. Louis. I'm not gonna lie though. They say people from the South, y'all Midwest people crazy. I have a lot of family from that lives in Indianapolis. They crazy. For real. Paula, no. If I can take you home, would you still be in love, baby? Because I need you tonight. Somebody said, if I want to take you home, would you still be in love, baby? Because I need you tonight. Now that's just plain nasty. No. Paula Abdul did not sing that song. I'm showing my age. It was Lisa and Coke Jam. If I want to take you home. I don't want to read that, man, Spirit. It's kind of personal. Somebody, okay, I'm trying to make it. Somebody goes to bed with sexual urges about somebody. And they just, can I take you home? And they just, like, they like a vampire. Like, they gotta have this person. They just they just want to just, like, not literally bite on that neck, but nibble on it. Like, they want to just take this woman and just savage her. Now, we just left Sunday, sir. Why are you like that? Why are you like that? Why you want to ravish this woman like that? It's just like, shh. Maybe this woman is the type of woman that wants you to wait. And it's just like you ready to blow up or some shit. I don't know. That's what I see. I just see. I'm not going to see that part. I mean, I see that part, but I'm not going to say what I see. You nasty. You nasty. Thank you. Hold on, sir. If you see that woman, you're only gonna last 1 minute. You're only gonna last 1 minute. Piss yourself. Yeah, it's been a hard journey. It's been a hard journey. It's a hard journey, but this didn't work. I hate it. This bitch hurt. This bitch hurt though, for real, for real. Hey, this dude does hurt. I think I'm getting better with it. I just don't like it. If somebody ever told me to do it this way, but you know, I'm a broke woman, right? So you gotta do it. You gotta do it steps at a time. If next time, I don't know, when you really want 30K, yo, it is 30K to get. I don't have 30K right now, so I had to 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. You don't see any messages? I see a lot of messages. I see a lot of messages. So, sir, I don't know what I should tell you about your urges. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you with your urges, sir. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, Marissa, how are you doing? I didn't want to come on, but God, I went in my meditation, then I went in the shower, and I was like, God, look, God, do you want me to go on? He's like, yeah, go. And I'm like, well, what I'm going to talk about? He's like, just let spirit handle it. I'm like, all right, okay. So, so far we got one man, rocked up somewhere, and now we got... He lost in translation. Mm-hmm. I'm not broken. This is what healing is. This is why I have this platform. This is healing. This is me speaking this way. I once was broken. I once was empty. If you don't really know what love is, or it's just a lot of factors, right? But the point is, you until you get to a point that you give so much. For me, when you give out so much love to a point that you don't have enough for yourself, you crack. So yeah, that's broken. So you broken, right? So but piece by piece, I had to put it together. And during that time, I didn't even know who I was, because I was always something for the other person. I'm trying to make the other person happy. If this person wanted me to be a good old Molly wife, or a stepper, right? I don't be a stepper, right? This one wants me to be a good daughter. I'm gonna be a good daughter, So I didn't know who I was. I really didn't know who I was. And it's like but it takes time. When I went through my breakup, and I'm just hurt. And people are like, with due time, it's gonna feel better. I'm like, what about time? What about time? What about time? But really, that's true. It takes time, but it takes work too. It takes accepting who you are. It takes self-discovery. It takes going healing stuff, because it's amazing how a lot of us are holding things that happened to us as children, and we still holding it. And it takes to go in and heal and forgive whoever for that. I just saw something about a child. I'm coming to you. Yeah, about that pastor and that child. I don't understand as a woman, because I understand, I get it, because like I said, I'm a Libra. She's screwing him. She has a relationship, because ain't no way. He has manipulated her. She's very weak-minded. Feels like this woman can't even stand on her own. We talking about this pastor and his son and his mom. That's her cousin. This man is very just messed up in the head. He's very messed up in the head, you know. And I said all this because this kid is 17 years old, and you think he's like, I would think he's my son age. I would think he's 13, like, but he's 17. And I don't care what, because like I said, God put me through everything. God put me in the school, then God put me working as the CPS. Most time, if I came to the school and I saw marks, that kid not lying. That kid is not lying. And then another thing, why he had to keep saying glory to God? I hate those type of people. Why? Glory to, I just wanted to throw the phone if he kept doing it. This man is a true sociopath. He will leave a flock. He'll tired of y'all, run. Y'all call hurting people or controlling people God, and that's not how God works. And and this is why he's looking at he took y'all covenant. He did. He took it in 2020. This is the reason why he broke contract with the church. He broke the contract. Then he came back. He's like, this is how I want it. You know, this is getting worse by the day. It's getting worse by the day. But there are good Christians out there, don't get me wrong. But then it's like, y'all don't have to take it to the extreme. Right? Some of y'all be taking it to the extreme. Hey, Zambia. But I'm saying all this is because this little boy, he's gonna end up hating women because his mama didn't protect him. Oh, he gonna hate women. If they don't go and kick this boy right now and get help for him, I already see drug addict. I already see hating women. I see a long cycle of pain. And I'm saying all this. Why would you do that? Just because I guess we don't realize that. We don't realize that as a woman, because we seek so much companionship. We want the companionship. Some of us do, you know. It's just like you get to 30, 32, and it doesn't work for you. You start panicking all of a sudden. I gotta find a man. This could be the last chance to be with somebody. So you're gonna sit through it because this is what you think, and that's not true. That's not true at all. So it's your cousin though. Your cousin? Well, I can't tell. I told you I've been through everything. But that's not my blood, though. That's not my blood. We're not blood. But yeah. I know they got some men walking around that town, girl. I know they got some men walking around here, but your cousin, and then you let your, y'all, that kid needs to be out of there for real, or he'll be the one that really will take him out this world. Anyway, see you going through it. You going through it, Coco? You going through it? I see somebody that was self-centered. This person only thought about them. They were just self-centered. It was all about self. Their movements, their movements, their steps in life, their goals. It wasn't our. It never was our. It was always mine, me, mine, now, mine. Very selfish human being. It's like when you meet a man and he gives you that sad story. Trust me, I've been that girl, I told you. He gives you that sad story of him being hurt. You know, a woman hurt him. Most likely, you are that woman after that woman that hurt him. I mean, yeah, you always, that's how you gonna fall. That's how you gonna fall, right? So, people said that. I don't know. I don't see it. So it's always when they're down bad, they'll come here and then they love bomb you, right? And you thought, oh my God, who 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 will hurt this man? Oh my God. Then you hold them and be like, I will never ever let you hurt again. That's how he got you right there. Boom. Got you right there. Boom. He like, got him. Got him. This person is a come up artist. It's like they use people as stairs. You know, they don't, like, they just don't know how to, in a way, God got you out of a situation that you really did not deserve to be in. And I know it hurts. Trust me, I know it hurts because you gave true love to this person. You poured in a lot. You poured in a lot of time, a lot of resources in this person. Take free to Detroit. But that damn Detroit. Anyway, I don't like, for real, I do not like the Midwest though, for real. Let me tell you, this is the cycle. This is the cycle. You're gonna go through pain. It's a cycle. Once you start doing you again and finding you and you're gonna glow, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up becoming a superstar, and then he always gonna come back. He's gonna come back. He's always gonna come back. He's always gonna find a woman. This is how I put it. See, you are the one that'll, yeah, I use this analogy. Just don't judge me. You're the one that washes damn dirty drawers. Let's just be that. You will wash his dirty drawers and won't even tell him that you washed. I mean, even down when he got to the point that his nut was just hanging, you just had a string hanging on that nut, right? You're just like, why this man doing this? And you'll go to the store and you're like, yo, I look here's the underwear, you know what I mean? Why are you doing this? You will actually look out for you will look out, right? So now he's on to somebody that don't give a damn and won't wash his drawers. He got the right one. This is his karma. He's going to step into something that he is not going to like, and then he's going to come back to you and want you to clean up the mess because you cleaned up the mess before. But by then, you're going to find you. You're gonna get to a point that you're gonna empower. Your voice is gonna be empowered. You're gonna be powerful back then. Your voice is gonna be deep. No, this is how you're gonna be. You know, like, remember I washed your drawers. Go to that. No, she don't wash your drawers. He's just shelling out. He for once he's pouring to somebody that's not pouring back. Thank that woman. Is somebody else meant for you? What you need to do is you need to go in and ask for the healing. Why did I last in this self-manipulation, self-serving relationship? Is it because you have to go and process that? Because I'm scared to be alone. I'm scared to stand by myself. I'm scared of how these people are gonna look at me because most likely people have came to you and said, "Girl, you need to like," and you be like, "My man, my man, my man, my man." You prove it at this point because that's nothing but your ego. You're proving. You prove like, yo, all on Facebook. I mean, matching PJs, My man, we love each other. Meanwhile, he's somewhere else. Yes, there is. I'm never going to look at us artists the way that I'm never going to look at an artist again because of that comment tonight. I'm never going to look at that person ever again. Anyway, yeah, it's time for you to make that healing journey. And people did tell you. It's just that you was trying to prove it wrong. I get it. 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 Right. You're welcome. Just take that first step. Why did I make this man my world? You know? I got a man. She be astro projecting in this video. That's funny. I just paid attention to that video. I promise you, I see things that y'all don't see. I'm looking at Doja Cat and the Weeknd song, right? And I never really paid attention to that video. I'm like, I see things. I mean, I know she astral projecting. Yeah, that's astral projection. Okay, anyway, moving on. Besides that, there's somebody in here that has a situation. Maybe what they call a three-party. Somebody has two people. Maybe they have to choose between. So wait, which one went on Valentine's Day, and which one got the constellation prize? Which one? It's always the good one. It's always the one that you have to go and go ahead and do the work for, right? Now on Valentine's Day, the one that's easy, that one is your constellation prize. I promise you, right? Um, but this one is kind of different. It's like you're not in a relationship, a self-serving relationship right now, and maybe you met somebody that that can be a self-serving kind of relationship. Yeah, I hate my pineal gland. This only happens when I get on camera. Um, my nose runs and all this happens. I don't. I hate that's. I guess your pineal gland does this to your sinuses. I don't know. So you in that's funny. You it's like you was with somebody, right? And you're not happy in this relationship at all. You're suffering. But you met somebody and it's like, I hear that this person is refreshing. They got air. They come in and be like, they give you air back. This person just takes your damn breath. The other person takes your air. I mean, gives you air. This one takes away. And it's like, you've been with this person over here for a minute. Whoever this is, it's like you have acquired things with this person, right? And then, but this person, this is who you truly want. Okay, this was a three. Who energy? Anyway, it was three people. You had to make a decision. The one that was taken, either the one that's given to you or the one that was taken away from you. And you look like you're ready. You had to battle the one that was taken from you. You had to battle it. You had to make sure that that one was fine. So, I mean, you had to go and rebuild something, right? You had to go and rebuild. You had to entirely rebuild while this person was waiting over here. But this person don't even know all this is going on over here, because you feel like it's not fair for this person to know the hell that you're going through and the misery that you're going through over here. You don't want to involve this person in it. So you really truthfully are respecting the other person, but this person doesn't know what truly is going on. And so this is what I have to say. Go to her. Maybe she'll protect you. WhatsApp. I don't do WhatsApp. Go to her. I saw the cherry. Go to her. I think sometimes if you truly are honest with someone and you lay it down of what is going on with you, sometimes we never know that God puts people in our lives for a reason. Maybe this person came in your life at that time for a reason, maybe to assist you in something else, so maybe just lay it out on the table. Just be honest about the situation, so just be honest about that situation. So she didn't get no Valentine's Day. Yeah, I got something for Valentine's Day though. I got some. Hold up. I got some candy. I got some candy. I sure did. Marissa, you in here? I was asleep. So apparently, um, my daughter is 16. This is her first love, y'all. This boy came over and dropped off her Valentine's Day gift. Man, a 14-year-old, because he's a year younger than her. She's making 16. So a 14-year-old did better than some of y'all. For real. He did a clothes. I know his mama did it. He had a clothes basket. He made it into like a love clothes basket, like a basket. Had flowers on it. It was huge. And he put like lashes, makeup. That mama did it. Let's just be real. He didn't do that. I thought that was cute. She's like this. I just love him so much. I'm like, oh my God. Oh man. I hope you don't turn into one. I hope you don't turn into one. Y'all notice lately, I'm not getting those strange comments anymore. I wonder why. Somebody need to wake it up. We have suffered terror and pitfalls, money and destruction. Gotta wake it up. $3:47 a.m. Central Standard Time is Laminations. Let me just do Laminations 3 because it's like 3:47 says well no, it's yeah, that's Laminations. Let's do Lamination. Laminations 3. He has walled me, I cannot escape. He has weighed me down with chains. Somebody in here, I feel their energy. Somebody in here is like, maybe you did something so bad. You have done a lot of bad stuff. Okay, so break it up. You got to clean it up, right? So 3:47 a.m. was, we have suffered from terrors and pitfalls and ruin and destruction. Somebody's about to fall. Like it's like y'all. Somebody's really about to fall. Somebody I see like have like a building. The building's about to destruct. That's what I hear. Like if I did a card if I did a tarot card, that'd be a tower. Somebody is about to get into a tower, and then it'd be that type of card when the tower is getting hit by the lightning, and then that person is falling out. Because it was like, whoever you are, you have been getting warning behind warning to get out, bag out, and you did not back out, no, bag it up. You didn't back out. So now you have to be, you going on a Titanic. It's going down. Everything is going down. For for you to cry for relief, yeah. I called on the name of the Lord from the depths, and you heard my plea. Do not close your ears. My cry for, you're gonna have to cry for relief. Maybe you thought that whoever's watching this, you thought that maybe you don't believe in God. Whoever this is, agnostic, you just don't believe in God. You one of those type of people like, okay, I grew up hard. I grew up child, just I had to take care of myself when I was a child. Mama was going somewhere, just selfish. Mama was just doing whatever. Some days I only had bread to eat. That's what I'm saying. I only had bread to eat. I had nothing else, right? And so God would not put me through all that. So there is no such thing as God. I had to go and get everything on my own. God did not do this. I don't know how you came on this world, sir. How you was created. Oh yeah, yeah. I went into that 5%. I went into that 5%, and I started learning that we are six. We six protons, we six neutrons, and we six electrons. Yeah, that's what we are. Yeah, and that's how we we came in from combination gases. I don't know. I'm just saying this. I don't even know. And you start believing that 5% crap. And so just because you had a shitty, and it's like, this is what I'm getting from spirit, you had a shitty childhood, you had a shitty childhood. So now you want to call out for the Lord. So sometimes this is the message. God let you hang yourself, and you have the noose on your neck. I hear it, and it's like you about to get off the ledge. But hey, you know how we in Monopoly? Let's just say you got a jail-free card before you hang yourself. So I hear, Lord, will you hear my cry? That's what I hear. Lord, will you hear my cry? You just got an ugly ass heart, whoever this is. You just, thank you. No, I'm speaking through spirit. I don't know. Just chill out. Chill out. This is not church. Chill out. I know God said don't curse, but this is what I got in spirit. Anyway, it's like you got a black heart, but it's like the reason why you got this black heart is because how you grew up, and you haven't forgiven your mother. You really still hate your mother. You hate your mother. Let's just be real. Ladies, please stay away from a man that hates his mother. That says a lot. That says a lot. If he hates his mother, what do you think he'll do to you? Somebody needs to hear that too. This person hates his mother's guts. And so let me ask you this. I hear 60 scores ago, like Abraham Lincoln, 60 scores I hear yes, you know, when he did, that's not Emancipation Proclamation, right? 60 scores and some years ago. Yeah, that's it. See, you know, when we was kids, we had to learn that by heart and stuff like that. I don't know what y'all children are doing. 60 scores and years ago. So that means 60, you old ass man, bro. Why are you still carrying something from a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old? People picked on you, and people picked on me, and people picked on everybody. Um, it's like you still got a lot uh, of pain since you was a kid, and it just, you never went and addressed it. I hear you take it out on a whole lot of people too, and you just a nasty ass person. Who is this person? Like you are just, at this point, God is going to make, and you have a day of reckoning. I hear he's gonna make you get on your knees until you acknowledge him. Then he's gonna take it away, and then he's gonna say, hold on, I'm not gonna bury you. I'm gonna give you a jail free. I'm gonna, you know, since we playing Monopoly, here, now, I need you to rebuild everything the right way. Um, I'm not gonna sit up here and they got good mothers. Like, but it's like, why are you still carrying that for 60 scores in some years? Why would you carry it? You gotta let that go. Why? And then it turns you into a heartless person. But he never been nurtured. So it's technically not his fault. But it is his fault. Because he doesn't understand. And a lot of people who have mothers don't understand the ones that didn't have a nurturing mother. And they actually can speak on their mother like that. Like, you be like, why the hell? Your mama? You're gonna have to, you're an old ass man. You need to stop it. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. You go through things for a reason. The ones that really are supposed to do the most in this world just have it harder. You just gonna have it harder. Life is out here. Life is not fair. So what makes you think that you're the only one that had, you know, because God didn't give you what you need. There was no God. God gave you breath in your air, in your nasal here, in your nasal cavity every day. He gives you air. He said, you walking around here just snoring and growling at people. You going to the other side because you know why? Because you want everything given to you. You went over to him. This is why you went to the person that really didn't love you the most. But just because he gave you things, now he's showing you who he really is. Like, I'll show you off. You know, he's showing you who he really is. So he's gonna, those are not from him. He's going to rip everything that you built from Lucifer. You built it with Lucifer. Let's just be real. You gotta get over that. You really do. I hear all that money. You could have invested in a therapist. That's why I hear for real. All that money, you can invest in a therapist. Start with that. Go to therapy. You don't know it all. That's messed up. I'm not going to say that, though. You're not a good businessman. That's not your talent. That's not your purpose. The reason why you're at this point right now, you're trying to first force the purpose of other people. You're trying to take other people's careers, other people's purpose, and make it as your own. It's time for you to stop that. Now you need to go and find what your purpose is. It could be where no, it's not in music. It was in something else. It wasn't in music. It was in something else. You're not a businessman, so I don't know what's your purpose. Why everybody think they can run a business? Like that's a gift. It's like sometimes when we get things so rapidly, we don't know how it feels to go through the pain or the motions of it. Or, the one, when you finally get it, you'll hold it. And you earned it. But you did not earn this at all. You did not earn this at all. I hear what the lonely do at Christmas. You're probably going to be alone at Christmas. You're about to go through a separation too. It's like God wants you alone. And actually so you can start hearing them. Then it's like you're going to have to detox. So you're going to be hearing noises like that. Like you're going to be hearing noises like that in the middle of the night. You're going to have to go through a lot of spiritual warfare. But he had to separate you from this person. But this person is not going to divorce you. This person is just going to just release herself right now. When you get your stuff together, she may come back. But it's like God is going to make you alone in the dark. And you're going to have to get out that dark. You're going to have to fight. I wonder, ain't that a bitch? I can't tell you what to do. Because I've been there. In the middle of the night, something attacking you. Look, poetic justice. Yeah, this is justice. Poetic justice. Yeah, you're about to go through a separation. It's like you're going to be lonely for the holidays. But sometimes we have to, what do the lonely do at Christmas? Sometimes you have to be alone to figure it out. I had to. Maybe another person had to. I'm just saying. Being alone, that's nice. Stuck with your own thoughts. Stuck with what you have done. Maybe people you have done wrong are going to come to you and you have to face them. Yeah. So, damn. You're going to have to fight to get out of that one. So, at least he not leave you on the ground, homeless. You gonna still have a house. Think that. I'll take that. I guess somebody had to hear that. No, I mean it like this. It's like certain people that have a real purpose in the army of God. I'm not saying you alone. You won't be alone physically, and it's hard to say. It's just you. Yes, but you got to learn how to call on them. You got to learn how to call on them. But you are alone. But you have to learn how to call. Okay, so this person has to learn how to call. But while he's calling, he's going to be fighting his demons at the same time. You know, no, you're never alone. Trust me. But when physically, you are alone. Especially if you come from having a group of people doing everything you want. My question is this: why, when you get to a certain status, that you feel like you can talk to people any kind of way? How does that happen? Where does this happen? Is you Where does this happen at? I want to know which step it happens that you feel like you can handle people and talk to people anyway because you can. Let's start at that one. Where? These people are people. They may be employed by you, but they're not your slave. I mean, you have one employee you really treat horribly. You know why? Because this employee knows more than you. Man, welcome to ClubSpirit. Spirit said you won't have to get it. You won't have to go in that closet. You won't have to get in that closet, man. You won't have to get in there, clean all your closet out. Your closet cryptic, got spider webs, got arms, it got limbs, it got tombstones. You got a big ass closet. I don't understand how this employee knows more than you, but you rely on this person to get you through the day. But then you treat this person like hell because you just treat this person like crap because you can. And that's not how, like, it's just nasty. Just don't want to, like, stop doing it. People are people, like, no. You know what though? You'll get more work out of people by giving them love than hate. I promise you, you'll get more output from a person. You know, more work with your output of work, right? You will actually get more if you speak if you speak loving with them. You give them a praise. You give them praises. You don't overwork people. I promise you, they're gonna overwork themselves for you. Give to them. Don't take all of it. Oh man, that's a team. That's a team of people. You're not doing this by yourself. You have a team. You have built me up to this. I'm gonna break y'all off. I'm just not gonna take all your energy. I'm gonna replenish it. You deserve the vacations. They didn't. But you beating them up mentally and emotionally. Also, and be real with you. Just like with me with these ladies, they'll cover for you. So you leaving yourself open. You just got to tell one person one more thing and they're going to tell everything. They ready. That's all you got to do. And then what's going on, what's going on right now, you can't hurt this person no more. All it takes is one spark from the big. One, look, this is all it takes. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. Look what happened to Cassie. Better send an email. I'm sorry for how I am. I'm gonna work on me. Yeah, Diddy did that to me though. When he did that. So if you do that, I need my payment. I'm taking my shit. If I'm gonna be PR, pay me. Anyway, let's see. That return of sender gonna be hell. Whew. You gonna have to go through it. Ooh. That's all I have to say. Thank you. You are you dang. What you put in this world is what you put out. You gonna get out. Then especially if you messed with somebody, messed with a child of God. So what I went through was a cakewalk. He gonna have you crying, bro. You gonna be a grown-ass man crying. That's all I have to say about that. Like, as far as now, that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah. Life is a box of chocolates. All you do is need to eat one. You don't know what you got. I'm coming to you. 414. It's crazy. That's all about that. I don't know. I'm still gonna have two fans on me when I go to bed. Wherever I'm at, like, for real. Not my fan. I have two of them. Okay, 414. Okay, because that John 14. But whoever drinks the water that I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. I can't give you no water, bro. In a way, it goes like that, but in a way, it don't go like that. It's more molecular. It's like it's more it's more molecular. I mean, you got the scripture, but also God works metaphysical. So I got you on that. But if you manipulate energy and you send energy to something, that energy has to come back of what you sent. Trust me. It, it's levels to this. There's levels. I love some of you, that's all y'all know is surface level. We talking about some spiritual war here. Like spiritual war that you the war of the unseen. Those type of wars. It's underneath the surface. So scripture, surface. Manipulating energy, sending it to people, metaphysical. You not in the right vibration will get hit. If it's levels to this. Like it's levels to this. I can break down things simple, but I can't break none of that down. You just gotta be a part of this to get it. You just gotta be a part of it to get it. Um. So. Yeah. Yeah. She timed you out. She timed you out too. Um. Money trees. Hello. I don't feel like I should read this one because that's not right. Can I skip it? There's a stubborn young lady. I mean, she's stubborn. Look, this lady's a prideful lion here. She's got a lot of pride here. Maybe because she's been a pride of one. She's been a party of one for a very long time. So she has this wall, right? Just like how the other story is. This person been through a lot, but theirs different. They don't treat people like shit. They treat people right. You know what I mean? But that person still has a wall. Just this person, believe it or not, this person, yeah. Yeah, this person, yeah, this person is just, I'll resonate with this one too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, That's what this person got. Hold on, pause, because I can jost now. I can jost. Hold on, I'm about to jost your ass. Why do you want to know what's in my pants? You want it? You want to try it? Because no grown ass man should be asking what if it was a grown ass man what they got in between their legs, unless they want it. Just come out. Just say, I want it. Do you want it? Spicy ass. A little spicy. Just spicy. For real. Don't act. It's just spicy. It's just spicy ass. Sit your ass down, sir. People be projecting what they want, who they are. I bet she's one of those that be driving down where they at, where they be driving at in the middle of the night. Just I wonder how it feels. You probably you probably be watching them too, on point. Just don't project that feeling over here. It's okay. In 2026, it's okay. It's none of my business what you do anyway. You holding yourself back. You want to know was if I have a Johnson? No, I don't. Do you? Do you have a Johnson? Then you probably got sharp man syndrome. That's why you probably mad too. Even, oh, that's dirty. No, I can't do that one. That's dirty. Even, yeah, so short you can't reach. If you did try, you can't reach back there. So maybe that's why you're angry too. That's all right though. Just live your truth. Go to pride. Go to pride. I'm coming out. Hey, I'm coming out. The world to know. I love y'all. I love y'all. Wait, I love y'all. I love y'all. I really do. I really do love y'all. I really do. Only if you knew. Only you knew how much. I really do. I really do. Teaching from Jesus. Deep. Only you knew. Only if you knew. Only if you knew. Sometimes you don't know who's in front of you. But if you're teaching in front of the teacher, you'll never see the teacher. Only you knew. I liked how that came out. Yeah, let's go back to this read. Alright, anyway. Somebody got an ice box in their heart. So they sitting up here just like for real. So let's just say you got the right person that's coming in, that's in your life. Let's just say that this person is right. This person, God gave you the person after you went through all these shitty. Excuse my language, okay? I'm speaking in spirit. You have went through it. So finally, you have one. But if you've been standing alone for a very long time, so when a person comes and offers something, you're like, I don't want that. I don't want it. I'm fine. You don't have to do nothing for me. But it's not like this person is toxic. It's just this person does not want any offering because they have an icebox, because they've been a party of one for a minute. They are used to giving. They not used to people giving to them. So somebody is ready to give. Like, this is why I say, yeah, this is crazy. Let's just say I see like a hotel room and nothing but balloons and like done. That's what I see. It's all done for you. You like, you don't have to do this. Why did you do this? Like, I'm okay. You still saying I'm okay. and it's just like, but I get it. It's because you've been cold. For you to move throughout this world, you had to be cold. But you still love, but you still have to be cold. So this person's willing to give, and you're like, I don't want to give. So I guess this is the lesson. I need to listen to this one too. Yeah, I need to listen to this one. The lesson is, hey, you get the blessing, you take the blessing, or the blessing goes. Damn. Take the blessing or the blessing goes. Yeah, you don't want to mess this up. You don't want to mess this up. You don't hear that? You better don't mess this up. But that's hard though. Can you, like, for real? That's hard. Like push your ego. Are you gonna throw this back at me? That's the worst thing a person can do to me. If you do something for me, and then when we get into it, they throw it right back at you. Like, yo, like, come on, man, come on. I think that's the worst thing a person can do, I hear you have to trust one person in this world. You gotta trust this one person in this world. And really, you gotta trust somebody. You can't just keep going like that. You have to trust somebody. This person is not going to hurt you. That's what I heard. This person is not going to hurt you. Please let this person do what he wants to do. What he want to do. Just stop it. I hear, how can you teach control and you still doing control? That's what I heard. How can the teacher teach no control and your ass is controlling the narrative? Where they do that at? So That's what I heard. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Trust me. Somebody, somebody like somebody's body. Hold down. I'm in my late 40s. My late 40s. Late 40s. I'm almost go. Where did the years go though? I know I was just clubbing in 2008. What the hell happened? I feel like I was just teleported here in 2026. I don't know what happened. Those 20 years went fast. But now 26 years. Yeah, it's like, I know. I used to live in Houston. I was downtown in Houston. Down here. What happened? Why, sir? What is your body count? First of all, let me deal with this body count situation. Why you need to know? This is before you, sir. Why you need to know body count? Like, come on, man. Yeah, like, where did the time go? Like, it just like it was a whirlwind, you know, clubbing it. I was clubbing. 2 kids. Whatever, all this went down. Now I'm here. You know, like, body count. That's why, see, the way how you're talking, that's why you can't find a good woman. You look for those immature women, those little youngins. You can't deal with a woman that's actually can speak. I am not your competition. I'm a woman. This is not a competition. I am cut like a robot. I am cut and custom for a man. I'm custom. I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm dating. I am not your competition. It's not my fault that your mammy was in a competition and she taught you competition. All right? My mammy was married. My mammy's still married. All right? My mammy going almost 50 years of marriage, okay? So I didn't see that. You know, I didn't see that. You know? So even though toxic, they still married. See, I don't know that. Then Spirit said, I'm already somebody else's baby. Why are you asking all that, sir? Y'all need to quit. That's why you really, when you come in, you openly disrespect a woman, there's something indicating childhood. Sir, you need to go back and heal your wounds. You really do, though, for real. If you have to come to a lady like that, for real. Yeah, my parents, if I'm making, they're gonna be 49 this year. They're gonna be 49. Now, I saw some shit during those 49 years. Don't trust me. I saw it. But now it's like, now they're in a way of their life that they just tolerate at this point. Sometimes my dad goes over to the other side of the house. I don't know. At this point in time, they just do whatever. No, we're gonna take you out. And this is a queen. You don't come at a queen like that now. That's what I told you. You deal with you deal with women that are childish. You don't know what a queen is and know how to step to a queen. Bye. I'll tell you something. No, it's like sometimes I think you have to do separate rooms. I don't know. My daddy just go, maybe sleep on the couch. Maybe the real. But the point is, you know, even though I felt my dad made some wrong decisions, he stuck to his marriage. That's all because you gotta find the joy and like you gotta find the silver lining in everything and in the whole situation. He said he looked at me. He said, I made vows. I'm going to stick to my vow. And that's what he said. So he's sticking to his vow, even though she's driving him crazy every day. But I think what saved him also is, out here in Louisiana, they have something called, Louisiana and Texas, and they have offshore. I think the offshore saved it because, you're gone for 2 weeks at a time. So he was gone for 2 weeks, then came back for 2 weeks, and he did that for like almost 20-some years. So yeah, that helped. I think that helped. For real. It did. Y'all ladies, don't mess with anybody work on the rig. Word advice. I work offshore. Okay. You work offshore? Yeah, I work offshore. No. Don't mess with a man. Oh, God. I work offshore. Yeah, they be gone. They be gone. They be gone. Yeah. Hey, I'm serious though. No, you can't mess with me. Also, don't mess with a guy that's adopted. If you found a guy, he's like, I'm adopted, he got to give you the therapy papers. I promise you. I'm almost done though. I'm almost done with this one here that was adopted. I got only 2 more years to go. When this person graduates, I'm like, yes. I don't have to talk to you no more. Thank you. Oh, God. But really, when I said about the guy, okay, if you meet a guy that works offshore, I'm telling you, just because this is how they usually are. They're about 30, past 35, 36, 37 years old, they work offshore. So that means if they are doing technical, uh, if they're doing technician things or all that other stuff, they're making good money, right? So what we consider good money, right? And so they don't have any kids, and they make the money, and they work offshore. It ain't gonna work out. If you have kids, if you have kids, and they're like that, it ain't gonna work out. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna work out. It's not. It's not. Something's wrong. Yeah, no no adopted man. Yeah, they have to. They gotta heal because some of them got abandonment issues. For real, I'm not laughing at the abandonment, but they do. They do. They have some abandonment issues. Uh, the only thing you can do is pray for them that they find the help that they need. Oh man. I think a lot of people right now have mommy issues. It's Monday already? Dang. But I asked for some vacation days. I don't feel like going to work. Oh, haha. Sure you will. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Yo, I dated a guy. He didn't know who his daddy was. His mama never told him who his daddy was. That was an interesting 5 years. Because we were together for 5 years. That's never going to happen either. And to my boss, I did. It's like, yo, I need a vacation. I'm burnt out. Some just told me just ask for vacation. Who hit? He hit it. No, his mama never told him who his daddy is. Like, he didn't know who his daddy was. He don't know no name. I don't know if he knows now. Like, he like, he gonna make 50 this year. Because he'd be, no. Was he 2 years old? Yeah, 50. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but at the time, somebody like you. Yeah, just, whew. I really want to know how 5 years back. When that I think every relationship you go through is something. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. I'm 49. Something about them late 40s. I think now, if you do it right, right now at this point, if you were single and you did it right after, like, you went through, because most likely if you did, you've been through a divorce, you've been through baby you've been through all that, right? So then, you get to a point, if you heal, you know what you want. Like, all right, like, look, at this point, look, nigga, there's nothing else you can do. There's no other tricks. I have done everything by this time. Let me, if you're younger, let me show you some tricks. You'd be like that comedian from Houston. I forgot. He came out with his little reel, like me leaving my my old lady house, like doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I'm telling, those are not good. I'm telling you, they're not. It's like they play like they okay, but they really not okay. They really have a void. And, you know, I really think that was messed up. You know, you're a grown man. Your mama won't tell you. Like, mama, tell me who my damn daddy is. And I ain't telling you who your daddy is. You know, I'm not gonna do that. See, my baby. Okay, my baby daddy is a little different. He is adopted, but my grandmother's sister adopted him. Let me repeat this again. My grandmother's sister adopted him. He was adopted by somebody in my family. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you at the family reunion, his bitch ass at the family reunion. You don't want that. Your kid confused. Kid like, is that my grandmother or this is my great grandmother? Like, what you know, they said. You only can laugh at it right now. You know, mama. So this is my yeah, that's your grandmother. This is your great grandmother. Yeah. Wow. That person be at the family reunion, you just be like, damn, I didn't think about that part. I didn't think I was gonna see him for the rest of my life. You all there, he all there. You gotta play nice because you with family. Your kid, like I said, your kid confused. When they do branches of the tree, your kid got to do 2 pictures. Your kid got to do 2 pictures of it. Like, okay, come on. We are the descendants of the kid with me. We are the descendant of kid there. So. Nah, I talked about this, man. How many y'all, I told you, how many women, now your daughter is 16 and she knows, right? And she comes to me and say, what the fuck did you see? Not that way though. What did you see in my daddy? Come on now, mom. You could have done a whole lot better. God, you could have done it. But she my beard though. You could have done a whole lot better, Mama. This is who you choose. This is how you. This is what you choose. Oh, you. Why did you choose him? Oh God, I love that though. That question right there. It's like I can't I can't I can't tell her nothing. She right. Oh no, but no, she looks. She's my carbon copy. Thank God. Thank God. No, like for real, Mama. Him. Well, no. You must have a thing for fat guys because look at my stepdaddy too. What did you see in him? She's like, no, this is what she told me. I call her, this little boyfriend, the one that she had before, she didn't really like him. I said, man, I don't want to. She's like, Mommy, Pete, can you meet my little boyfriend? I said, I don't want to meet that ugly boyfriend. My daughter's like, well, you married an ugly man, so with the problem, so we shouldn't have a problem. Like, come on, Mom. Look who you married. You can't tell me nothing about choice. Yeah, it do be your own kids, man. It be your own kids. It be your own kids. I see. You be a happy man. You don't even know me. Yeah, because the boy, the boy don't. The only thing the boy did was he's like, okay, Mom, why did you and Dad divorce? And I was like, I know your daddy behind that shit. I know your daddy behind this one. But I was like, Mommy and Daddy grew apart. That's all I told him. Sometimes Mommy and Daddies move apart. You know the daddy. You know he sent her. One time he did say, Daddy said you cheated. What? No, son, that's not true. Now he did do that one time when he was little. He said, Mom, Daddy said you cheated. I was like, no. What the hell? It's those kids. Oh God. It be the kids for you. It be the kids. What is it? What you mean? What is it? Well, what is it? Like, Daddy lying. See, I know I'm healthy because I'm like, yo, mamas and daddies, they grow apart, and we grew apart. Yeah, my daughter too. I told him that wasn't true. I'm like, your daddy said what? I said, this is when I was unhealthy. I said, no, your daddy was the ho. What should I about, son? And go and tell him that. Oh God. Yeah, no. How you gonna come in there and here? You just want some attention. Your mom didn't give you no attention. I just need some attention. I need attention. The song Deuces is on. I need attention. Yeah. It'd be 16-year-olds for me. Then they embarrass you. Look, Mom. I don't want another stepdaddy. Let's just put this right here, right now. Now, we already went through one. I think one is enough. We don't need a new stepdaddy. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Somebody gotta get a green light. Somebody, I'm okay. Somebody needs to hear they need, somebody needs, need to hear the green light, red light, green light, red light, green light. You green lit. Somebody green lit. Somebody got a green light. Who energy is that? I keep hearing motion picture. Green light, motion picture. Girl, because this has been an 8-year cycle. I think, like I said, around this time for me, we totally broke it off around February. No, it was 16. It was 16, right? No, it's 26. Maybe it's been a 10-year cycle, not an 8. It's been a 10-year cycle. But I'm gonna be honest with you. During this 10 years, I didn't want to get in a relationship because I knew I was messed up. I give you that. I shut down being like sexual with a person 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but 4. No, 5, almost 5. 5 years. So 5 years. So, but 10, yeah, this has been a 10-year cycle. Because this started in 2016. No. Okay, 2016, my sister got married. Then 2017, No, it started in 2017. It started in 2017. But in 2018, around this time, was when we were really, really, really done. We were really done. Done, 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 done. So it was 10, 9, 8. It is 8 years. 10, 9, 8. Now, 10 was the start of the end, but the 8 was when I actually had to go and figure it out. I was on my own, you know. I was on my own. Um, but I had enough sense. If I'm still have baggage over here, I had enough sense of that. I'm not gonna bring baggage into into a new person. Like, that's not fair. You know, that's not fair. So I just haven't been with anybody. And then it's like, also, I'm a type of person. I can't be halfway done and not be with somebody. Like, you know, how can I? How can I? Yeah. How can I? My stuff is not together. Some of these women, that's these, when I deal, because I work with addicts and alcoholics, that's the first thing they're worried about is relationship. I'm like, yo, what can he do for you? What? You barely can do for yourself, so he can't do for, because it's always somebody, because when you deal with a recovery and addiction, and usually they come out, and then they come to one of these homes, you come here, man, it's like you in the meal, and then they call it 13 step. They go on 13 step. 13 step means they go and find a man or a woman, and it never fails. 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 I don't. A man will complete me. Like, no, bitch. No. Yeah, like, that's the that part right there. And, oh my God, we can do this together. No, we cannot do this together. I'm like, yo, if you at this point, and this is how I talk to them at the rehab center, you know, if you don't have your children, I wouldn't be looking for no man right now. How selfish are you? Where I work at, it's like high school. They, it's the first thing they get in, they're attached on somebody, and then it's like, oh, we in love. Like, well, no, you're not. You just met. You don't even know what this person. And then, at first, I was into like breaking them up. Like, no, don't do it. Don't do that. You know, because some of them I'm being honest. Some of them go and slip off and do. And we catch them. But now at this, I'm like, I don't care. Screw into your dick ball. I don't care at this point in time. Because you're going to do it anyway. Just go. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they do. They hook up like you. I don't understand it. You know, I don't get it. This man can't do nothing for you. When you get out, he cannot do nothing. Then it's like you don't even know what this man has. And there's no condoms here. There's no condoms there. Just don't care. And I can't tell you. I can't. Yeah, it's like, okay, it's like I'm gonna do anything to not face my problem. I get it. So if this person is a distraction for 28 days, I'm gonna be right here. It takes, statistically, it takes people maybe 8 or 9 times in relapse to really get it. It take what it take, but it does take that long because they don't understand. You'll stay in recovery when you go and heal what was broken. Why are you getting these men? There's a void. There's a void. You gotta go and find what the void is, and then you gotta go and fix the void. Put some cement in it. Fix that pothole. Yeah. Yeah, it's I just, I'm just like, okay, he lives at a sober house. You live at a sober house. Okay. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying if I had, well, I do have one girl. Yeah, she's dating a guy. You know, we on her about that. Like, bruh, like, come on, bruh. Like, you're gonna have to let that go. Like, what is your problem? I got on there it was 2 Sundays ago. It's like, come on now. Start loving yourself. How can you love someone if you don't love yourself? And most likely, in the dictionary, you have done everything possible. Okay? Oh, trust me. You have done everything or anything to get with effort. Oh, yeah, that fentanyl. I don't understand. That one I don't understand either. Like, that's a gamble. You gambling with your life. You gambling with your life every time. That's a loaded weapon. In the last couple of weeks, I think I lost 3 or 4 of my former clients. You know, it's real. It's real. Like, maybe you'll see them that have, I don't have to say names though. There was a guy and a girl, they hooked up in, you know, rehab. They always, okay, so when they hook up in rehab, it's like, okay, we gonna go out there together, we gonna, you know, we gonna get a place together, and most likely the place is gonna be a motel, hotel. Let's just be real. It's not gonna be in a park. It's gonna be a motel. we gonna go, we're gonna get this together and do everything, and then I think by Friday they got out, like on a Monday, and then a week and a half later she was dead. And it shook him up. He shook him up to a point that he was still flirting with women when he came back. I'm like, okay, when you gonna? Yeah. You're like, we gonna live together. Dream. Yeah. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. No, those motels, like when you get to reduce to the motels, and it's almost 11 o'clock, and you like, wait a minute, you coming up with something before 11, because they coming in knocking. They knocking. They knocking at them. Ma'am. I'm coming with the payment. Can you cash out me? Like, I need, look, just one more day. One more day end up being the next day. One more day being the next day. And once you got it arranged, okay, cool. Let me go and get my drink. Like, not thinking, okay, what shall I do? I mean, addiction is crazy. It's just what your mind is, what your mind tells you when you like that. Let's get to a point. Are you up for an adventure? What is the adventure? What's the adventure? All right, let's get to the point. Are you up for an adventure? Yeah, I'm good. I'm still thinking about that earlier comment when I first came on. But somebody, I see greenlit, motion picture. Somebody gonna have a motion picture. Yeah, what's the adventure? Dream. What's the adventure? I did. Yeah, in Louisiana today is that Lundi Gras? Lundi Gras? Yeah, it's Lundi Gras. Monday before Fat Tuesday. Lundi Gras is the Monday before Fat Tuesday. That means a lot of parades in New Orleans. A lot of parades on Monday. And to be honest with you, if y'all ever do Mardi Gras, this is Monday is the time to go. Like that weekend before Fat Tuesday is always tourists. I can't stand it. It's just packed. It's packed. And but Monday is the day that you can go. Yeah. Today's Lundi Gras. So I think I'm gonna make a pot of beans. Cause we make beans on Monday. Especially here now in London. Pot of beans, red beans and rice. Make a pot of beans. Yeah. This weekend has been a party. I didn't go to none of it. Now this weekend it's been a party. Even in New Orleans and in other, I like the country ones, the ones that I grew up from. Like those are the best ones. Those are the best. That's the best parades for real. New Orleans is overrated. It's so much breast that you can see out there. No, I think somebody told me that they never knew Mardi Gras, that for Mardi Gras in down there in Bourbon, they didn't know that women, show their chest. Like, they didn't know this. I'm like, yeah. If I got it correct. Somebody was like, they really do. Like, yeah, they don't get arrested? No. Yes. Y'all didn't know that? I don't know. Yeah, you like throw me something, mister. That's how you get the bead. That's what I was telling her first. Like, that's how you got the beads. Like, yo, can I get them beads? Show me, throw me something. Like, the police be like this. Yes, all on Bourbon Street. Like, somebody said they did not know this. One year I had them all. I was like Mr. T. I was like, but that's when I was younger. That was when I was younger. I was like Mr. T. When you young, you do some stupid stuff, bro. When you young, you do some stupid stuff. I'm like, well, we know what you did. Fucking right. We know what you did. And then you get the beads and don't know what in the hell we do when you get them home. What I'm going to do with them? Yeah. I don't do New Orleans no more, though. That's... If I did, it'll be Zulu. And Zulu is like at 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Like, it starts early. Like 6, 7 a.m. Zulu. That's the only one I'll do. I'll go to Zulu. But my parents, they probably gonna go to the one on Tuesday. It's like a big, it's a country parade. And so they're gonna go to the country again, to that one. Those are more family oriented, but Lafayette is more family oriented. If you go, Crowley, Lafayette, Eunice area, that's more family oriented. When my parents went yesterday, they went to that parade. It's more family, it's family. But New Orleans, Zulu parade. Zulu is like they do that, and people be they wear blackface, and they throw coconuts. That's like the main attraction in Mardi Gras is Zulu. You got to get the golden coconut, man. Another trivia thing. New Orleans never closed. Yeah, they throw coconuts. New Orleans never closes, right? Only one night New Orleans will close. New Orleans will shut down everything tomorrow night at midnight. You have to be off the streets. That's the only day New Orleans will close. The Fat Tuesday. Because really, we're a Catholic state, right? So that means they shut down because Ash Wednesday is Wednesday. So they shut down. That's the only time. And I used to hate that too. When you go on Tuesday, midnight come fast. You're like, God dang. Yeah. Kids be out of school and everything out here. This is like their break. Some areas are Catholic. I grew up Catholic. Yeah. Yeah. I grew up Catholic. Yeah. I grew up Catholic and had to go to the Catholic church. So, I'm gonna do one more reading, then I'm gone. It is really, it's nothing to do out here. I'll be real. It's like, I'll just stay in the house. There's nothing to do. Young boy made sure that you can't even go nowhere. Can't go nowhere. Stupid ass people. Yeah. Like, I came from the era of Bootsy. We didn't have a problem. I was in Bootsy era. This damn young boy era where I'm from, can't go nowhere. They just messing up. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. They were head busting out here. You know, that nigga, that nigga be. I just don't. I don't want to talk about that. Like, you, that's foul. That's all I have to say about Boo. That's foul. No, and now you think about it, all that's ritual, because yeah, you cannot get. They won't let you have communion, right? But I can get communion. I just choose not to do it. If I go, like, I went. My auntie had a Catholic funeral. It was like, but in December, it was a Catholic funeral. And it was like, you can come up and get, because we have mass when it's a funeral. It's just the body's just there, right? But for you, that's a ritual if you think about it, because it's like you're a little girl, no, little boys or whatever. I think around 7 years old, because if I remember, because they used to call it catechism, right? So we used to go right before church and go to catechism, and catechism teaches you how to do the rosary and all this other stuff, and it was about being a Catholic, being a good Catholic, right? So around second grade, because they go by grades, so by second grade, by 7 years old, they get you ready for your communion. And I think you have to learn how to do the rosary. I think that's what we had to do. I don't remember so long. And the pass, it was like you had to pass to get your communion, and then your first communion is like they put you in all white, and you got to wear an all white veil. They used to do that, and back in the day, your mama put on them Bobby socks with them black patent letters. With the black patent shoes. The Bobby socks. But they put things in your hair, and it's like a big thing. Like, it's a ritual. Now you think about it, that's a ritual. They sit you up, and they make sure you get your first communion. I never confirmed. I didn't go to confirmation. I didn't go all the way to 12. 12 is confirmation. I didn't want to confirm. I didn't confirm. But you got to go through all that. You got to go through confirmation, all that crap. And that's another thing. So I baptized. Now my son is not. I did christen my daughter Catholic, and you have to go to the church. You have to go to the church, and you we would like you to christen her. And if you don't go to that church, wait, if you haven't been in the Catholic Church in a while, which I wasn't, you have to go to a class, and you got to send it to the priest so he can say he'll christen her. That's a ritual too, because you put it, you have your baby, and your baby has all white dress, like all white flowy dress. I didn't know this at the time. And you're having your arm, and you have the godparents right there, and it's a ritual. They put the water on the baby. So I just never thought about it like that. I was like, wait a minute, that is because you got to get your baby in white. No, just flowing, just flowy. It is a ritual. Come to think about it now, it is a ritual. Then that's another thing. I think my mom, being an altar girl and an altar boy, I'm like, I ain't doing all that now. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about that. I don't want to be an altar person. Because them priests and nuns, them nuns was mean. Like, and then I went to a Catholic school. Them nuns were, I guess because they don't get none. And, I guess they don't get none, right? They was mean. Some mean ass nuns, man. Now this is criminal. They used to make us kneel and race. These kids don't know the half. They used to make you kneel in rice. Like, I ain't getting in trouble. You got to kneel in rice, brother. Yes, man. Nuns are mean. So I don't want to be an altar person, bro. Y'all can have that. Yes, they, but now they don't do that no more. We talking about early 80s, like early 80s, yeah. And I went back to the country, and I went to they whipped you in school. Are you serious? They whipped you. At one school I went to, they had 2 whips, bruh. You had to put your hand out like that. Look, when you get your ass whooped so good, you remember the belt's name. Look, this is 30 some years ago. Jezebel and Annabelle. Wait. Jezebel was the brown one, Annabelle was the white. Now you know I got some ass whoopings. Well, I got my hand whooping. And then you would hear it when we like, damn, they getting it. God damn. They had the kids down the hall. Then they did it after lunch, bro. They were like, these kids don't know the half. They don't even know the half. You would just come back. You would go after lunch, after you played and finished recess. You did all that. And then afterwards, okay, y'all, he'll go and get him, like the assistant principal. Okay, I need such and such, I need such and such, I need such and such. And then he'll line you up, and you go, pow. That shit hurt. I mean, it did hurt. That shit hurt. This shit, ooh, yeah, we were terrified in school. Can't do that shit now. Cannot do that at all. Cannot do that no more. I remember the belts names. Now you know that shit hurt. I still can feel that pain, man. Damn. Then you be like this. Thank you. Thank you. You be like this. You know how you rub your nose. But let me tell you though, we didn't have any problems in schools though. I actually sat down though. We didn't have what it was called ADHD though. You know, we did. I had ADHD, but we didn't really have it like, okay, my ADHD makes me act up type. Like, no. You know, you did have your fights, yes, but no. Let's go. I wish. So you gotta say that, like, you have to really think about that. I gotta show my face because they hadn't seen me at all yesterday. I kind of liked yesterday. Just hiding. They thought I was gone. I was in this room the whole entire time. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Somebody started coming when they came in here. I had to block them. It was like, yo, you have a spirit running around here. I was like, yeah, that's Ronnie. He always come through. Like, I was like, you probably see Ronnie. I was like, yeah, that's the only angry spirit that's walking around here. He's in transient. He's stuck somewhere. Like, he's stuck. And so, but you know what though? What was going on with Gorilla? Actually, a lot of people stopped worrying about Krishan Jr. No, I'm not Gemini, I'm a Libra. I wonder how that would be, two air signs together. That's a good question. I think it could, a Gemini and a Libra. I hear duality. I think it evens itself out. And I think, yeah, I think you balance each other out, because it's like, it's all about balance. But I guess we've been watching Brozilla to a point that Krishan been having a break. Nobody's talking about her right now. She hasn't been. I don't think she hasn't even come in here anymore in a while. She usually come in here and talk shit, but she's not. I just want to know when people just tell her, like, she need to go take a bath. Go take a bath. I just never heard just somebody's. Why are you scared of the water? Water feels good. Hot water on your body Using soap feels good. Why? I don't get it. Why are you running from it? Nah, I haven't been paying attention at all to none of her posts at all. I have not. I have not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mm, mm-mm. Um, in my opinion, in my opinion, she not all there right now. So, you know, she's all there. Okay. Wait. Have y'all noticed? Anybody, my people in the bushes, have y'all noticed all the comments stop? I wonder why. All the game stock and stop. I wonder why. Yeah, you stop. It's crazy. Yeah, they, when you see they stop, huh? Yeah. If you need, no, you blink. Do you need help? Do you need help? Why they gotta be bitches though? Why they gotta be bitches? I blink because I need to close my eyes. I do not need help. I'm in the best part of my life. I'm in the happiest part of my life, man. I'm living life like it's golden. I'm like Jill Scott right now. Like I'm golden right now. Like this the best. I don't have nothing else. Still living life like it's golden. Man. Like that's good. That's powerful, man. Like that's for real. That is. Hey, you gotta live positive. You gotta live positive, man. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is an underlying reason God putting you through. Yeah. Why you feel like you in prison? You lying. For real? I'm not even in your energy. I'm not trying. Thank you. What? I'm not laughing. I'm not smiling. I'm just like, oh, you have. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let's just say you get your freedom. Let me just add, if you get your freedom, what's the first thing you want to do? I'm just asking. What do you want to do? I'm just asking. You just want to drive and sing? For real? That's all? For real? Let me ask you this. When was the last time that you walked alone? Wow. Driving scene. When was the last time you walked alone in the world? Not to fight from God. Okay, thank you. Mm. Yes. We had a good time, Coco. Thank you. Wow. Are you truly ready to go? Are you ready to go? Look, they asking me blink if you okay, or blink if you okay. Wow. Gotcha. I think you're a misunderstood soul. Let's just say you are in public. You have to be in public with this person, right? Or you have to be in public with people, right? So I I think a lot of people misunderstand you. You are a misunderstood. Yeah, you are a misunderstood soul. I think your true voice hasn't been heard in a very long time. It's just haven't been heard. They took your voice. They took it. They took everything from you, right? Um, Yeah, you don't deserve that. I don't care if it's hot or I want it cold. But hey, New York. Somebody is gonna help you get out, though. Somebody's gonna get you out. I'm sorry. Somebody's gonna get you out of that situation. Somebody's gonna get you out of that situation. I'm not lying. I'm being real with you. And I'm speaking through spirit. Somebody's gonna get you out of that situation. It's like it's gonna be a group of people. Somebody's gonna get you out. No, light is coming fast. Light is coming. That light is coming very, very fast. It's coming. It's coming. And it's like it's going to be maybe like a just like a opening to get you out. Wow. Never knew that. Yeah, somebody I did say somebody's about to get a green light. Um somebody's somebody's gonna give you a green it's gonna be like it's gonna be a distraction. Um it's it's only gonna get you so many hours to get you out of there. But you're gonna get out. Oh yeah, you're gonna get out. Um um Somebody's gonna be there to help you too over the situation. Um, thank you. Um, you want to get out. That's why I come in the middle of the night, man. I come in for that. Like, um, I only can imagine. I only can imagine. For real. Didn't I say somebody was gonna be alone for the holidays? Didn't I say that earlier? I said somebody's gonna be alone for the holidays. I think maybe you came late. I said somebody's energy is like it's gonna be a man. I don't know if you heard that. I was like, this is the energy. Somebody, this person is actually going to be alone, and he's gonna have a wife that's gonna separate from him, and then he's gonna be alone, and then everything this person did, like whatever he did, whatever he did, like anything dealing with, because it's Baphomet, right? So that means anything dealing with negative energy, negative rods, anything, all that's about to be thrown at him. This person is going to go through mental disturbances, everything that this person has done, set forth. Because what I see is this person offered things that he could not fulfill. So now he has the answer to the deities and entities for what he tried to offer. So I think that was part of your story. Wow. Hi. Good morning. Yeah, you must have came in after that. I was like, this person, it's like the wife is going to leave. It's gonna be, this person's finally gonna be alone, and they're gonna have to fight. They're gonna have to fight alone. He has the answer to a whole lot of things, and it's like God's gonna flush you out, because really, God knows the truth. This is what I'm hearing. God knows the truth. He knows the truth. He sees. He watches. He knows. He knows where your heart. This is what I'm hearing. He knows where your heart is lying. He knows where your heart is. You know, the best thing you could have done was admit what you have done. I did this, but now I wanna go forward with you. That's all you have to do. He knows. He knows deeply. I know. He's gonna have the answer to that. He really is. Yeah. Just hang in there. This is what I'm getting, just hang in there. A lot of things are about to change. It's going to change so fast. We're going through, this is what I'm getting to, we're going through so much timeline shifting right now. We're shifting as fast as we go. Hey, if it's Monday already, where they do that at? When you get out, can you do my nails? Can you do mine, girl? Because I don't do my nails. I've never been a nail person. Let's see. I thought you said nails. Okay. Yeah, you did say nails. Yeah, do my nails, girl. I thought you said you do nails. Oh my goodness. You funny. You funny. Why? What's going on with these? Why? He used to be a manager at Mac. Talking about discount. Wow. 60% Mac. Oh, I would tell it. Now that's one thing I do right now. I would buy makeup. Now don't play. Palettes. I don't play. Palettes. 60% off palettes. Are you serious? When I was married, I used to do a lot of MAC. I used to just buy MAC all the time. Just going. Been in this been in this poverty scene. What is MAC? It's called beauty supply. What is MAC? What is MAC? I love me some MAC. I love MAC. I love it. I love Vicky. I used to like Fredericks. Believe it or not, and they don't even have those no more. Believe it or not, in the early 2000s, I used to love Fredericks. Because Fredericks knew how to... Something about their bras. They just knew. They hadn't... Nothing like... I have never found nothing like a Fredericks bra ever since then. Like, they... haven't seen, look, like... You get free products? Pass them on here then. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fredericks, I can go to Macy's, I can go whatever. I cannot find no bra held me so good and perfect. But Fredericks. When I was younger, in my 20s, I had to get the Fredericks set to go with the... I now don't do that no more. But yeah, This, I had it going on with Fredericks. They don't have that no more. I cannot find. Victoria's Secret did not hold you like Fredericks. Yeah. That's when I used to go. He said my dad brought my mom some fellowship. What, from Fredericks? Back in the day. He liked feathers. Your daddy liked feathers. What? But yeah, like right before I came on, I said that, yeah, this was a good session. It was, I really, this, that's why I said ClubSpirit just happens. It's whatever. It just turns into whatever, you know. You know, it'll turn into a lesson. It'll turn into me giving out readings. It'll turn into, it just, I can't wait until I can get it on stream. When I can go back, because now I have the people. You know, I can go back, I can go on stream. I want to go on Kick. I want to go on Kick. Because I talk too much. I mean, on stuff. I talk too much truth. I want to go Kick. Yeah, then Miss Katie, you came at right. Like, it's going to be, God is moving. This is what I'm getting. God is moving things in the unseen. Things are being done to set you free. That's what I'm hearing. People are going to come your way, get you out of that situation. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Man, I gotta go and check on these ladies because my butt slept on them all day yesterday. I gotta show my face. So I hope y'all have a good morning. Okay, stay blessed, Miss Kate. I'm gonna pray for you though. I got you. I got you, girl. I'm gonna pray for you. All right. Bye.